Hello and good morning, my crafty creatures. You might have noticed that my music got a little louder. I'm trying to do the baby steps version, and I know that my background music has always been a little hard to hear. I also have ridiculous hearing, so when it's set down low, I can still hear it. And I'm trying to adjust that. Not everybody has hearing where you can hear whispering across the room. So. Oh, okay. So a bit loud. Okay. Because I'm just trying to OBS and the interwebs have suggested a couple of things. So there we go. It's that weird balance. Like, I want to actually have people hear the music that I have playing because I don't always talk. So. Ugh. Today I wandered into VC because, well, funny enough, yesterday I got everything I needed to get done before work. I got it done. I'm very proud of myself. And today right now it's sunny, but it's supposed to get super rainy and yucky later on. So I got all of my painting all done, and I'm going to assemble and glue. I'll be gluing and assembling later on today. That's my thing for after stream today, is assembling and gluing my thing together. And then there will be sanding and a little bit more painting. Hoping today we hit 97%. That would be phenomenally amazing. I'm also hoping today that my boss looks at the schedule and sees that we have 4 people on in the evening, and that that I volunteered to spend vacation time that I have way too much of, and that would be awesome too. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We may or may not be able to finish 3838 today because I thought I had more of it and I was wrong. So, we'll see. Nope, that's the wrong spot. Wrong direction. There we go. So, we have 497 stitches of this color left, and we have a very long strand. We have a long strand with plenty left, but I'm not sure it's 500 stitches. We'll see. And if it's not enough, then I just have to go to the craft store. Uh, Yesterday at work was pretty uneventful. I have to. I have work in progress pictures to post on the business side of the Facebook. Mm. Dooby-doo. I think today's goal will be to get the giant knot that I have, the yarn knot that I have, getting that all worked out and caked up. That'll be the goal for today. Well, I'm glad that he got to drive it. Make his little heart happy. I'm closing in on this little gap piece that I honestly I should have finished yesterday because it's not a whole lot. Yeah, yeah, that's. That's rough. I took a shower this morning. Like, I haven't had the spoons to take it when I get home from work. And today I was like, no, I need to take a shower. So, I took it in the morning when I normally am a night shower person. But, I got all of my painting done, Jules. Like, it's to the point where I'm going to be gluing and assembling stuff today. Well, the night market that I did in June is having a session that I can attend in September. Now, as long as I can get all of my display units running, the wind is a non-factor. As long as I can get stuff running. So I need to put my nose to the grindstone and get everything going. phone is going. My phone is going bananas. Why is it always when I'm streaming? There we go. Yeah. Okay, I have this one rogue weird stitch over here. And then I gotta zoom out and look and see, Jeez. Cursed recall issues. I'm gonna go down here a little bit. I'm trying to get the bigger clusters all taken care of. So I've quite literally been tightening all my wing nuts this morning, and they're not listening. I'd bolt it in place if I didn't have to move it around so much. There we go. There. Oh. Okay. We are. There we go. Yes. Aha. Success. Okay. Yeah. So gonna be working in this area for a little bit of time. Was there more than one recall out on it? Is the voice music balance okay? Like, I don't want the music to be drowning me out. Okay.
There's a blue night sky facing down, filled with stars and lifting us up. A golden sky which makes us connect. The stardust is giving it life. Then it's beautiful.
One second, I have a story time.
Then it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So, we have had a couple people leave my shift, the 3 to 11. We've also had a couple people join, so it's kind of been a net gain of 0, where we're trying to get more people. And we're another person just gave their 2 weeks, and this makes us have a loss again. And I was perusing Indeed because my boss does know I'm looking for a job in technology, but unfortunately, due to my experience in healthcare, I get a lot of healthcare adverts. So my workplace sent me a job going, hey, it looks like you have matching qualifications. And I look at it, and it's for my workplace, and it's for a different position than what we are actually hiring for. So the headline says one thing, and when you read the job description, it says another thing. So I just messaged my boss. That's what that was about. And I think I know why we might have trouble finding people. The advertisement on Indeed says PSS, and we're looking for CRMAs. Now, to most people, that's not a big deal. It's like, yes, it is. Yes, both require totally different certificates. And well, actually, you need to have both. It's easier to get the PSS cert after you have the CRMA. So, but I just told my boss, I'm like, hey, just so you know, we're advertising for the wrong job. That might be why we're not actually getting people that we need. Because our hiring department is non-existent. So the advertising of the jobs doesn't exist. The recruiting, going out to the job fairs and whatnot, non-existent. So I got nothing. That's pretty much where I'm at. But yeah, I told my boss, I'm like, almost got into it last night with one of the people I don't have like the best getting along status with, because they were not understanding the subtle nuances of our jobs and just lying to the new person. So I am not a nurse. I am not a licensed RN. Technically what I do is unlicensed medication administration. I have a certificate, but it's not a license. So we were talking about overtime and what if someone doesn't show up, and the person that I don't like goes, well, we can just leave. We're not nurses. They can't hold us. And I went, well, that's not true because we have staffing requirements. And in the regulations, we have to have 2 CRMA staff on all the time. And she just gives me this look. She's like, well, last time I checked, I was like, they changed the regulations. We have to have 2 on at all times. You don't have to, the other person doesn't have to be using it. They just have to have it. So yeah. But she was trying to say, well, they can't make you stay, because saying they can't Tory overtime. And it's true. In Maine, you cannot legally have mandatory overtime. You can't force someone to work overtime that they don't want. I found that out in my little quick rabbit hole dive. But you cannot, they can write you up or discipline you for leaving a situation where you drop below regulation rules. You don't have to stay, but there are consequences. Okay. Oh. But yeah, last night hands could have been thrown. There could have been thrown hands. Oh my goodness. I also got a message from a job I applied for on Indeed. Now, I'm not a certified bookkeeper, but I do know how to keep books. Like, I had to, when I was doing night audit at the hotel, I keep a budget. If you give me numbers, and if you give me numbers and parameters, I can make sure that things are good. I can give people references that, like, oh yeah, Ra is really good at keeping numbers. But they're like, yeah, we really need you to take this bookkeeper assessment. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've taken it. So I looked, And lo and behold, I have. So I sent a very polite message back. I'm like, well, I have actually taken that assessment. If you send a request, I will gladly share the result. So it's now I'm starting to get the bites. Like I've only been looking for over a year. Um, one, I did a little bit more cleaning today. But legit, today's after stream goal are to bring in my painted pieces because they're all painted now, and get them all fitted, glued, fitted, and clamped together so they actually are getting set. And then I can start the final finish of the clear coat, the gemming and the clear coating. I think one of the things I'm gonna do on my days off is that I need to do is I need to paint my boxes. Like if I need to ship stuff, I reuse boxes. Not gonna lie, I reuse boxes. Not a huge deal. But I paint them so that they're at least kind of pretty. So that's I'll be tearing through some of the spray paint colors that I don't use often. I have learned that I need to bulk up in black spray paint because that's the base of a lot of my colors. A lot of my work is black spray paint base. Phone is being protected from accidental touches. What if I touched it on purpose? Oh wow, mail's here early. Mostly because they were probably here so late last night, and actually I didn't get my mail from yesterday last night. So, I don't know. I'm looking for my pointy thing. My whipping tail.
An emergence of hope upon the horizon. A sense of victory.
Oh, hello, whoever showed up. Hello, hello. He's a dragon.
A new time has come. The rise of heroes. Rise up.
It's just been too hot for me. I had pancakes. I had the pancake puffs for breakfast today. So
We shall rise undefeated. With sword and shield in our hands. Rise up.
there's so many people.
The rise of heroes.
Well, I mean, there's a whole series of iced coffee and New Englanders drinking it in Blizzard, so I get it. I get it. And sometimes I do too, but I just have not been feeling it. We're supposed to get hit with barrel tonight, so that's gonna be fun. Tonight, tomorrow. Not supposed to make it any less humid. It's supposed to drop the temperature a smidge, but it's still gonna be humid as fuck. So, I'm not looking forward to that.
Wish I could go home and turn myself into who I was. Heard someone creeping through the door. They found the key to my mind, hidden on the floor. I tried to scream, but my voice was gone. And they stole every part of me I used to own.
I will be when it's time to go to work because, well, the residents get air conditioning in their rooms. We don't get air conditioning in the common areas because the workers can suck it. I'm still hoping that there are too many people scheduled for tonight because I put my name on the list to be sent home because I have gobs of vacation time. And while we still have 4 people, well, no, I'm not banking on it, but it would be super nice.
You were happy in the moment, yeah, you know it. But the time is ticking away now, and there's so damn much left at stake now. But for you, I'd risk it all.
It was so fun. It was so funny last night, getting home. And when I get home at night, I hop on my computer. It's where I do like a little bit of applying for jobs. It's where I do baby steps, um, in working in the stream. Um, so they did stream. Yeah, sound alerts didn't have the what I was looking for with the. And today I saw a balloon, so I have to make my own. So that'll be happening later on. I have all the stuff that I need. Last night I couldn't put it all together, but that's when I also yeah. That's all I got. I'm tired. Do.
Come hither, follow me, come to the other side. Come hither, follow me, I shall lead you astray. Come hither, follow me, come to the other side. Come hither to me, for I have brought you to see.
I've managed to make a huge knot, so I'm really good at that apparently. Not. Everybody! Oh, so every year I get older, I feel more and more the saying that youth is wasted on the young. And I am trying to help the youth enjoy their youth. But sometimes I'm like, I used to be like this. And then I wasn't. So the rules of the passing of the meds is you're not supposed to leave a needle on after you've used it. Now, there's a gray area in the phrasing of that rule. So 2 nights ago, I went to go give a lady her insulin. Her sugar was fine, and she said, if I take that, it's gonna crash me. And I'm like, yep, you're pretty much right on that one. So she refused it. I had already loaded up the needle and primed it. I didn't want to waste her medical supplies, so I uncranked the insulin pen. I had all the caps on it, and I set it in her med drawer. No one had touched it. Nothing had happened. It's something we do quite frequently to save their supplies. And these are the kinds of needles that once they're used, you can't use them again. So it's not like we were trying to use dirty needles. The new guy comes up just in a panic. Oh my God, I found that there was a needle on this lady's insulin thing, and it said her insulin wasn't given last night. And because I was on the cart, I totally knew what happened. I looked him dead in the eye. I went, first of all, you need to take a breath. This is not an excitable event. And the more you get panicky like this at such a low level event, I don't know as if I want to trust you in a high level event if you can't keep your cool. And I said this right to his face, because he was like, oh, I need to tell Cindy, I need to tell the boss. I'm like, dude, first of all, look at what the description says. Her insulin wasn't given because her sugar was 115. Oh, I'm like, I didn't want to waste her needle, so I closed it up. I put it back in her med supplies so that when it is used again, we didn't have to waste the needle. And oh my goodness. But I also remember being that excitable. And I still to an extent am, but I'm just not that excitable about something that is perceived a mistake. I ask questions. I'm like, is this how it really is? And then we go from there. It's like, what's going on here? Where's the infos? I managed to talk myself into losing my spot. Okay, I think I found the spot. Yep, I found it. Already? Yeah, we might not close out 3838 if it keeps doing what it's doing. We might run out of string before I run out of colors to put in it. Oh, 96.89. And because I have such a limited amount of this color, I have been trying to to be smart about my movement with it.
Heard someone creeping through the door. They found the key to my mind, hidden on the floor. I tried to scream, but my voice was gone. And they stole every part of me I used to own.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighbor.
Wish I could go home and turn myself into who I was. Heard someone creeping through the door. They found the key to my mind, hidden on the floor. I tried to scream, but my
Yeah, and see, I'm looking. I see I have 394 stitches left. I'm gonna run out of this color before I actually finish the color. So that's a frustration, but it'll get done this weekend. This color just the 3838 has a lot of like just runoff. Like it takes up a lot of space, but it's just all like flat. So it's a traveling color. Oh no! I'm making Chonka Corn's ghost friend go away because I'm filling in this area here.
We stand here together, united as one. One
They can have like I'll never let go Jack because it looks like they're holding hands. I'll never let go. And then I'm stitching them into non-existence.
We stand here together, united as one. One tribe. This is our destiny.
I need this to stay put.
Together as one.
I need it to stay put at an angle.
Look at us now. Release the energy. Together as one.
On the upside, I've already done over 100 stitches. Mind you, it has been an hour, so. Yeah. And again, today was a day that I didn't actually start stitching till I turned the stream on. I was busy cleaning and arts-a-fartsing around and organizing.
There's a blue night sky facing down, filled with stars and lifting us up. A golden sky which makes us connect. The stardust is giving it life. Then it's beautiful.
I have a lot of that to do on Friday, and I'm not looking forward to it. I need to. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely need to. But at the same time, I can find a car fire.
Then it's beautiful.
I'm gonna activate my hyper focus power text here in a second.
Then it's beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Ah. Leg stretch.
Release the energy. Stand together. Together as one. We stand here together, united as one. One tribe,
You're fine, my good sir. No, you're fine.
our destiny.
Cesar, go lay down.
Stand together. Together as one.
Gotta pick my next. I'm running out of like smooth block areas. It's all becoming just thin lines that stretch all over the place. So I might have to. That is a big sound going on right
Get
now.
us now. Release the energy.
I think I'm just gonna have to. Arrange and work on sliding stuff down. And hopefully I don't get any more knots because I would like to get as much of this color done as I can. And I know it's awful having to go to the craft store is just atrocious. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. But gotta find where this area is. So please hold. Like you can stare at my stitching while I find where I need to be. That's always all kinds of fun. Okay. So this next section is actually the cross and down. It's like it's a ski slope essentially. So and that's how I'm gonna treat it. It's a ski slope. Yeah, so with teenager giving her 2 weeks, I will be the only person who generally willingly picks up extra hours, because none of the other shifts do it, and I can only honestly pick up a couple. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, I tell people that I run a business and I do a live stream and I do craft fairs, and then they're surprised when I can't pick up extra shifts at work, because the things that I do that are not at work apparently aren't important enough. So that's why I can't pick up extra shifts at work, is because I'm wasting my time on silly things. And I'm like, nah, bruh. All the residents are like, dude, you work and you do all of this stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's how we gotta get by these days. Woo woo! So, I'm going to show you some of the things that will be going into the presents raffle. This one is for a different raffle, but I have another one that I'll be working on that will be going into a raffle for presents. So, stuff like this. This is it's a mug, and I'm working on cleaning it up because I initially had it, and I was like, oh, I fucked it up. I can't do anything with it. And then I learned the skills on how I can do stuff with it, and so I'm cleaning it up, and it's gonna be a raffle item at the craft fair I'm going to in July. It's a stein, essentially. It's a big glass stein. I have another one that is going to be going up for raffle, and I'll ship it out. It's kind of beefy. It'll be well packed, but it's kind of like how my 100-pound German Shepherd thinks he's a puppy. What was that? There was lots of crying going on, so I'm kind of confused. Okay, go lay down, guys. Go lay down. No, I'm not here to soothe you. Go lay down. You scaring yourself does not count. Go lay down. German Shepherds, go coucher. I don't care where, just do it. Yeah, so what just happened here is I said the name, I said German Shepherds, then I hear crying out in the hallway. So I think Cesar scared himself and then stepped on his sister. So that caused the crying. And then they immediately come to rush to me because I apparently can solve all their problems. I know that we have a feline in the backyard because the dogs are very interested in under the house again, and they're generally only interest there when there's a critter living under there. So no. And even if it was a skunk, I know how to get it out. Hydrogen peroxide and Dawn. More Dawn than anything else, because The skunk smell is an oil. Skunk smell is an oil, my good friends. Yeah, it is a pain. Hello, hello. uh, there's no such thing as personal space. Yeah, I do think I need to focus in on getting that knot gone, the yarn knot gone, because every time I think I've made progress on it, the dogs ruffle stomp through it. So then I'm back at square one, and it's just frustrating. Okay, I try to keep it to 2 tasks, maybe 3 to do after stream. So today's after stream: assemble and glue my display table, clamp it down so it can dry, and that I can deal with it later on. That's task number 1. Task number 2 is to undo the yarn knot that I have, so that I can not have to have the yarn knot. I'm doing. I mean, it's hot. It's hot, humid, and it's about and tomorrow is going to be rainy and humid. It's going to be 100% humidity. And I have to work with no air conditioning. And for me, like, I'm the person, I hate air conditioning. Generally, I'm too cold, and then it stuffs me all up. But I've reached a point where it's just been too hot and humid for too long, and I'm like, give me AC. Give me AC or give me death. Because, yeah, I have AC right now. Like, my craft room is air conditioned by a little beast of an air conditioner. I mean, my puppy, he's since passed. When he was a puppy, 15 years ago, he chewed through the cord of this air conditioner, and I was able to just, connect cap and wrap tape around it kind of deal. But the air conditioner still works. But every time I bring it out, every summer when I set it in the window, I remember yelling at Rune because we had just bought it, and the next day he just chewed through the cord, and I was up in my attic at the time because I was renting out the rest of my house, and I mean that's what motivated me to fix it is I had no other option. I was like cooking upstairs in the attic, and I just had to fix it. Oh, memories. Oh. And my hair's starting to dry, so I actually have to do something with that. Ugh, I didn't put it in my normal high pony. And at work, since we don't have the AC, I've been putting it in a pony and then putting it in a bun around the pony just because it looks better. Looks like I have a lot more hair than I do. I have a lot of very fine hair, so it's very, very thin. I have a lot of it though, and so it's strong but thin. Oh yes, aha. Okay, so we're right here. Next area is here. And maybe that's depending on where my bank account looks like by the end of this week, because I gotta. What, today's the 10th. Yeah, I gotta do some money migration. I need to get my hair at least trimmed. Get all the dead ends cut off. It's been 7 or 8 years. I need to get it trimmed. I do that sometimes too. Is the pony, the braid, the bun. Sometimes I do the pony braid and just let it be a whip. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth.
My mind is like a hive. The thoughts intrusive are just bees buzzing to stay alive, distracted and elusive. They collide within my mind, and I struggle to think with my thoughts in a bind, and I push to the brink of insanity. Lost
Filling
in
in
thought,
all
I
kinds of
wander
weird spots.
down a path to my inner world. The complexity leads me to ponder.
So far, where have you been? Are you in a safe zone like the
Though the bees can get overwhelming.
within the United States, Canada, and the world? Everything is crazy.
A reminder of the power I hold. So I embrace the bees within my mind, even when they drive me insane. For in their chaos, I find a refrain of the
Yeah,
complexity.
that's like during allergy season, my head hurts. So like all I want to do is cut all of my hair out
Is my norm, and
off
I have
to
chosen
shortness because like my scalp just is on fire and the weight of my hair hurts. But I just put on a snood. Lucky. Well, I am glad that you are safe. And I understand there is no perfect place in the world. Every place has its problems, but you know, sometimes I wish I was cool enough to not to not be disabled. Because I could go, like, I have skills and I can work, but a lot of countries that have good universal health care don't want to take on the burden of someone who has pre-existing conditions. So I know that going in because I've done my research. In places that I've wanted to visit, I've wanted to live. I do my research into the culture and the country to make sure that I do not make an ass of myself. Now, I can make an ass of myself without even trying. But I don't want to make more of an ass of myself. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations. I am glad for you. It's funny. I'm probably one of the most non-social, community-based people you will ever meet. I like community. I like making people feel safe. I like working together. But at the same time, I don't like being in crowds of people. Like say there was like a communal garden in my neighborhood, and like everybody in the neighborhood agreed to take like a shift where they would like weed the garden or do chores around the garden. I would have no problem doing that. I would step up. I'd probably even go above and beyond and do extra, maybe a couple of shifts, a couple of volunteer areas. I love it. But I will not be the one organizing neighborhood cookouts. I will not be having the kids come through my house as a haunted house on Halloween. I like to go out on my own terms. And that's the thing, is I like to contribute. I can't always contribute as much as I would like to, but I contribute where I can. I like to be sneaky about it too. Sometimes people don't even know what I did, but I did stuff. And it was all good stuff. I am a do good recklessly. I'm a huge fan of bartering, which makes trying to sell stuff hard. My first craft fair all by myself in March. I met some cool people, and one lady was like, "Hey, I really like this," and I'm like, "Okay." So I look at what she has. And she has some really cool soaps and whatnot. I'm like, "Okay, so you can have this thing, and this is how much it costs. What in your booth costs around the same, and we'll trade." Like I'm a huge fan of that. Like I do barter. Like I can do things. I can do a lot of things. So I like to trade. I like to contribute. I like to help people grow. I had a coworker who's leaving. Was like, "Oh, I got into these situations and I got into these situations," and I looked her dead in the eye, and she's not my favorite. I like her well enough, but she's not my favorite. But I looked her in the eye and I went, "When did you ask any of us for help? If I was on a shift and you needed a ride to work, even though you lived 20 minutes away from me, I would have gladly come and got you, brought you to work, and then brought you home to avoid all of the shenanigans, all the extra work that was kind of just placed on us because you kept calling out instead of asking for help." So it's I don't have to adore someone to be able to help them out of a hard spot. Because I recognize that life sucks sometimes. Okay. Oh, 96.93. Oh my goodness. I might have to tack on, try to get to 97% before work, because this is ridiculous. But I definitely know I'll get to 97%, or yeah, 97% tomorrow, because yeah. my holy Hannah. Oh my goodness, my eyes are not having a good eye day. Oh.
We stand here together, united as one. One tribe. This is our destiny. Stand together. Together as one. United as one.
Last row in there, then I go up over here.
Look at us now.
Let me swoosh around somewhere.
Together as one.
Woo! We're still here. Oh. We're still here for another like half hour or so. Oh.
We stand here together, united as one. One tribe. A feeling from deep inside. A sense of victory and euphoria. Look at us now. United as one.
Dogs heard a car door. So now, of course,
This is our
German
destiny.
Shepherds.
This is our destiny. Release the energy. Release the energy. Stand together. Stand together. Together as one. We stand here together, united as one. One tribe. This is our destiny.
Doo-doo-doo.
Stand together. Together as one.
Ooh, that was a fun hyper focus. I turned to not be in it, and wow. Whew. Two little lines left in this area. Hopefully I have enough string to get them. All 5 stitches. I think I have enough string for 5. I might even have enough string to stretch for the in the middle of nowhere 3. I have like 3 in the middle of over here. Oh, my hands froze. So yeah, I have like 3 over in no man's land over here. Oh, let's see if I can get this. I'm at such a weird spot. I'm in the middle of a sea of blue. Lots and lots of blue that's almost done. Only for me to start another project that has just as much, if not more, blue. Oh. I don't like this last bit. The bit that I'm about to work on, I do not like it at all because it's not even close together. There's not a whole lot of stitches in any of the locations where it is. There's a clump of, there's 5 right here, and then there's a grouping of 3 up here, and then there's like 15 over here, and then there's like 7 going down the steps here, and it just drives me bananas. So I'm gonna, especially since like I'm running out of juice on this color, so I'm gonna try to get this first little set. I think this is my last strand of this of 3838 now. Oh no, I have 2 left. So a little bit more than I thought, but still not a whole lot. It's color chicken. Do I have enough to get the rest of the color done? The answer is probably no. But how much can I get done with what I have?
Everywhere I look and everywhere I go, I find you. Everywhere I
287 is the count that I have left.
can't escape your love. It's following me. I'm afraid
And funny enough, that's exactly how much I have until I hit 200,000 stitches. Ow. It's a mama. Were those omelets delish, mama? Yeah, I get that. Actually, I think I have little pre-made omelet plates that I think I'm gonna have for lunch today because you guys were talking about it, and I love me an omelet. Like, yeah, yum 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 yum. So close. I'm so close to 97%. I know that tomorrow both 97% and 200,000 stitches will be hit. It's just getting there.
The shadows of midnight are falling on my face. I am alone. Where are you tonight? I'm crying to the darkness. I'm calling out for you.
Oh my goodness.
Right? No, this isn't right. I am waiting to hold you in my arms.
Okay, I have 5 little stitches left in this space, and then I get to go to the next awkward space, which is here. The water cloud river thing is the last corner is closing in. Yeah, I did one too many stitches, but that's okay. Okay, so last little weird section. I'm working my way down in a swooshy pattern. We got done the top. I think we got done the top. I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. I thought we were done the top, but I don't know. And I still have this little area left to do. So. Oops. Alright. Oh, okay. Let's see where we're at.
Sense of victory at the break of dawn. The
Oh,
rise.
oh, 96. 96 is where we're at right now. Oh yeah, and we've gotten all the top. So, there's only one way to go.
A new wave of power arises.
That's kind of.
From
So,
the ashes.
I'm working my way, my way down the
Emergence of hope
down the
upon
squishy
the
chain,
horizon.
and well, we will go down the swooshy chain until I run out of the color, or it hits noontime. It'll probably be about the same time. This particular strand is getting short, but I still have one left. And then I'm gonna try to search a little bit more, because in theory I should have more. But in theory is a fun place to be.
A new time has come.
Oh, there's the
The
ant.
rise of heroes. Rise up. A new time has come. We shall rise undefeated. With sword and shield in our hands. Rise up and vanquish the enemy. The rise of heroes.
Still have goals. I'm not gonna stop just yet. Two little areas that I want to get done before I stop and give stats. Before it's stop and stat time.
A new time has come. The rise of heroes.
I've never felt so alive in my life. 'Cause you make me come to life.
almost done a section. Not almost done a color, because there's a lot of this color left. It's just all over the place. Very frustrating. It's a big color, and I'm glad that I picked it. But at the same time, why? But to be fair, a lot of her colors were like this. A lot of her colors, I was like, oh dear sweet Jesus. Why? Why did I do this to myself? Same reason that I am doing the next one I'm doing is 118,000 of the same stitches of the same color. Folks, if you need good like body doubling time when Divine Instinct comes out, that's gonna be the one, because it's a lot of one color. There's one page that is all it is, say for like 10 stitches, is that one color. So we're gonna see how fast that moves. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Itchy. Okay, last line in this little section. And maybe I'll have enough to snip and go do the 4 that's just off in the middle of nowhere. And I should have enough, but I've said such things before. I'm gonna see if I can get these final 4, and then I'll give stats. Then it'll be stats time. And then Cesar will get super excited, and I will holler at him. I know how this goes. I did have enough for the weird 4 in the corner over here. Okay, so I'll get these all highlighted, and then I will get you guys some numbers, because we are, I'm going to be hitting 97% onto my list of to-dos, but it's going to be the last one, because I will get to 97% tomorrow if I don't get to it today. Okay, we did 264 stitches today. We went from 96.84 to 96.97. We have 233 stitches of 3838 left, and there's a good chance that we will not finish the color before I run out of the string, unless I find more. But I don't have high hopes for that. We'll see. But I will see everybody tomorrow. Tomorrow's my long stream, 9 a.m. to noon. I want everybody to have a fantastic day. Stay cool if you're hot. Stay hot if you're cool. Drink your water. Take your meds. I love you all. Thank you for the gift of your time. And I hope to see everybody else on the flip side.